Hello people, welcome to my channel. Today is a little bit more of a serious one. We're dealing with some dark energy. I really believe that the royals have been sent some dark energy. I believe that that dark energy is coming from a few places, not just the one place. Monty Shit Show, of course, are involved in it. However, there is more to this than just Monty Shit Show. Let me talk you through it. So, I believe that when Harry came over, for that 20-minute, 5-minute, 12-minute meeting, he will have left something at Clarence's house, a gift or something for the king, a drawing. The royals really need to burn it and dispose of it. There's a few things going on here. I am going to pull some cards, but I just want to talk you through it. I believe that when Harry and Meghan were in Jamaica, they hired some services. I'm talking about a magical practitioner. Now, you might think this is all a bit, oh my God, she's on about, listen. The way the royals have been attacked, the way the Harkles are trying to make a comeback, it's all part of their MO. Megsy is a mean girl at the end of the day. She wants to be seen as being pure and virtuous because that's what her narcissism tells her she needs to be. Yet she behaves like a mean girl. Now, you all know that. I know that. It's public knowledge that, especially if you've got people like Valentine Lowe and other, Tom Bauer, 2 published authors, and they haven't sued them, have they? All highlighting Megsy's behaviour. How Meghan treats her parental family. You're looking at Samantha Markle, a lady who has multiple sclerosis. The way she treats her own father, who paid for her education and spoilt her as a child. I really believe that Harry and Meghan cannot stand William and Catherine. They're obsessed by them. Absolutely obsessed by them. William and Catherine and the king are not giving the Harkles what they need publicly, which is validation. And the Harkles are going to just keep slinging stuff because they want a reaction. Why do they want a reaction? Because they want relevancy. What can you do for the royal family? I'll tell you what you can do. You can pray to your God of choice, your deity of choice. You can pray to the archangels. You can pray to the elementals of light, because there are some elementals that aren't of light. I'm just saying. Whatever you want to do, however you feel seems fit. The royals do have a lot of not only physical protection, but energetic protection as well. However, when it's one of your own doing it against their own family, the only thing that the monarchy can do is no contact ever again. Basically, like you're dealing with a narcissist. That's what I see. That is the energy I see. And it's been troubling me, you know. All of the conspiracy theories about Catherine, it's dark. You have this woman who's been there, Catherine, not just this woman, but this woman who has for 10, 12 years never put a foot wrong. And everybody piles on her like it's the worst thing ever. But yet the media just kind of like not bothered about the Harkles saying this and that and bullying a dying woman and her dying husband, who they knew were ill. But everybody's clutching their pearls and getting the fainting couches out because, oh my God, Catherine's edited a photo, God forbid. Well, all of Instagram, Photoshop for days. We've seen Harry all of a sudden be in a magazine spread with a full head of hair, for goodness sake. Words have power. Words have a lot of power. It's not called spelling for nothing. These pylons, these attacks, I'm going to say, are dark. Very dark. And it's not just coming from one place. You've got, like you say, the Republican groups, like the anti-monarchy groups is a better way to say them. The anti-monarchy groups, who are, I feel like, useful idiots. You've got that Shola woman on Twitter tweeting about that Rose stuff, you know, trying to whip everyone up. It's like they've seen there's a chink in the armor and everybody's trying to attack it at the same time. You've got Megsy trying to rebuild her brands. You've got the anti-monarchists trying to score something. You've got the anti-Charles Brigade. You've got the anti-Wales Brigade, because there's even in monarchy circles there's fractions. It's quite frankly a bunch of useful idiots to further an agenda. Harry will go with anyone that satisfies his ego. He's very Duke of Windsor that way. The Duke of Windsor in World War II was promised the king back, his place back, if Germany won by the Germans. And he was quite okay with that. Don't think that Harry isn't in bed with some equally dubious and plotting people, because he is. He's in bed with the Byline Times, a far left organisation here in the UK, the one that slandered Dan Wootton. Now, whatever you think of Dan, rightly or wrongly, what they did to Dan was horrific. And The Guardian and another newspaper, I think The Mirror, have had to issue apologies because of what the Byline Times printed about him, because it was untrue. It led to a police investigation. These people will go to the far nth degree to get what they want. And what Harry wants is to be more powerful than William. The sad fact is, if Harry was successful and he became king, which I don't think is going to happen, but just listen to this. If Harry became successful and he became king, he would not be satisfied by that. He'd want to be emperor. Because he's never satisfied, because he's hollow. Same with Meghan. if Harry became king, Meghan wouldn't be satisfied with just being a consort. She would want to be equal or even seen as the monarch. Let's have some cards. Next door's banging. DIY, it's a Saturday. This is the spiritual tarot. The Five of Swords in reverse. People are trying to disrupt, and we can see it because we're sitting talking about it. The Star in reverse. I wonder if they're going to come for Sophie next. She's in Aquarius, and the Star relates to Aquarius, and the Page of Wands. I feel like there's still an attack on the royals. I really do. People are taking things out of context. They're deliberately misinterpreting or misunderstanding. There's feign outrage. Now you've got to think they are being very useful idiots. People who should know better are acting like useful idiots. I feel like people have really showed themselves for who they are over Kate's convalescence and the King's treatment. They really have. There's been some ambulance chases, anything for clicks and views, talking about Catherine's illness. And I always call Catherine, and I keep saying Kate because the media's been Kate. And it's Catherine. I feel like there is a plant in the palace. I feel like there's some issues here. Part of it is, yeah. They want to find a chink in the armor. They're wanting to go over boundaries. There's somebody there. There's somebody around who physically wants to get at the royals. And it's, do you know what it is? It's all this media furore, all this media frenzy. It's putting a bigger target on the royals. Now, I don't want you to panic. We do have boundaries crossed. We do have somebody charging in, but I feel like there's a misdirection here because we've got the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's frustrations, it's not being able to get through, it's redundant. I feel like somebody is planning something. That Page of Wands in reverse, there is a real frustration, and it's angry, and it's bitter, and it's what about this, what about that? But the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse as well. Somebody is going to overstep some boundaries very soon, I feel. I'm probably going to do a few videos on this. This is just a look into it, and my first real thoughts on it. We've looked into it before, but it has ramped up. It has ramped up, to be honest with you. Let's have a look what else we've got here. Yeah. The person who is doing this, Harry, just saying, has been betraying not only the country he grew up in, but he's betrayed his family. He's stabbing people in the back. There's a Five of Swords, again, in reverse. What has he done? He's done something stupid. What has he done? Got lots of cups here. Let's have a look. There's a Knight of Swords. Again. No, it's not. It's a Knight of Cups. That's okay. This is directed at William. With the Five of Cups there, I feel like there's an emotional imbalance when it comes to Harry. I honestly feel like he's been involved and talking to some people and doing some stuff with some people energetically. And energetically, he has sold his family out. So Megsy can make much beige Tupperware on QVC or whatever that's going to be. Print on demand Meg's merch. I mean, whew. The target is William. They're trying to get William to go down from being that king energy. He's the King of Cups in the Tower after all, and to come through as the Knight of Cups. They're really wanting William to kind of, basically they're wanting William to step down. All of this pressure, they're wanting William to step down. The reason, there's a big reason of this. We've got the Knight of Swords in reverse here from the first spread. Then that Knight of Swords is not only is it uniform services and protection, Harry is still butthurt about losing his military patronages, or whatever you say it, patronages. He wants them back. It's really burnt him. Now everyone will think like Megsy is the instigator and all this bad energy. It's actually, she's going along with it and she's in it. Don't get me wrong. Her hands are dirty. But it's Harry who's doing all the energetic work. But there will be a new start, which implies that the Knight of Cups stops this. That's William. I really hope, I really hand on heart hope that the king is doing something about this. However, it looks like William is gonna have this to deal with. I am going to do some readings on this. Obviously, please understand that I'm going to do some more readings. It's an icky energy to be in. I don't like being in this energy, so I'm going to stop now. It's not pleasant. It's not nice. Thank you so much for being here. If you've made it this far, please, 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 please send loads of love and good wishes to the royal family, to Catherine, Princess of Wales, His Majesty the King, and all of the working UK-based royals. I have nothing but respect and admiration for them. They're going to need our support. They're going to need our good wishes and our goodwill. And yeah, so just keep sending it, please. I will keep sending it too. So we're going to get to the bottom of all this dark energy. We're going to figure it all out. I do believe that it will get sent back to them. I really do. And that's why I feel like, and I'll just say this before I go, because this isn't particularly nice. How I feel it's going to end is it'll be successful for so long while Megsy's like, oh my God, look at me. I've got American rhododendron abattoir or whatever it's called. While she's doing that, she's gonna get more and more confidence, and energy likes to find a way home because the royals are still quite protected, and it'll just go, oh, I can't get in, and it returns to sender. And when it returns to sender, it really does. So I'm expecting the second half of the year for the Harkles to be a complete and utter poop show. But there you go. That is what I see in the cards. That is what my thoughts are about the energy that's been sent to the royal family. Thank you for all of your support. Leave some Hamza hands and that little blue protective eye in the comments. Ooh, so difficult, isn't it? And keep sending your love and support to the royals, and I will speak to you all really soon for some other readings, and I'm going to continue doing this, might even enlist some help. So thank you all very much, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye everyone.